And oh my gosh. Yeah, so I mean, you can already kind of see the area where we're going to need the hook shot right up there. I mean, you can't, the camera won't go there until after the enemy in here is defeated, but yeah, the roof is obviously fallen here, and we can use it to get onto the roof of the church. But yeah, here we are in the church. I mean, not really an area you would expect to find in a Resident Evil game, but here it is. And, you know, there's nothing in here yet, obviously, so in order to, you know, trigger that, we're going to have to make our way through here. And here is actually a save room, but as, you know, we know, I do not really save in episode, just in case, you know, the gameplay file gets corrupted or whatnot, and then I have to, you know, deal with a very interesting situation, to say the least, where I have, to redo the entire game, because I can't just start, like, at a different spot than I left off at, right? So, yeah, but I mean, it wouldn't even be that, honestly, that bad to restart a Resident Evil game, other than maybe, like, longer games in the series, like, you know, 4, 5, 6, or, you know, 8 or 7. Actually, 7's not too bad. 8's kind of long, but, you know, the shorter games in the series like these, you know, the early ones where you can speed run your way through, I mean, it wouldn't be too bad to restart them, but, you know, I definitely wouldn't want to get, you know, lose my gameplay file in, like, chapter, like, 6-2 of, like, Resident Evil 5 or something, and then I have to, like, redo all that. But actually, that wouldn't even be that bad, because you can just actually redo chapters in that game, I realized, because you can just start any chapter. But like Resident Evil 4, that would be bad, because unless I save, see, obviously, basically what I'm doing here, the reason I started at 0 isn't because I, you know, love Resident Evil 0, because obviously, I'm not going to say I don't, but Resident Evil 0 isn't really my favorite of the titles. So, the reason I started with 0 is because I'm obviously planning on playing through every single one of these games at some point or another, but, you know, so when I do Resident Evil 4, I'm probably gonna have to save every single level in my, like, of the 20 in a file somewhere, because I would not want to have to redo that entire game. That would not be good, because it is very, very long. But yeah, I just really want to talk through the cutscene there, so I kind of like shushed. But yeah, here is the enemy I have to fight, and I don't know, how do I want to do this? Because I don't want to just start launching grenades and missing all of them. You know what? Screw it. We're just going to do that. Oh my gosh, he just picked us up. I don't actually want to die here, and I actually might be running that risk, so let me just get into the corner and start firing them off fast. I think that hit. I don't know if that hit. Okay, let me reload. You can't reload while standing with, like you can with other guns. For some reason, the grenade launcher is different. Yikes, I do not mean to be pointing my stick that direction. And nice. We got him. Yeah, I mean, I barely even docked during that fight. It's just that there was so much on the line if I actually lost, so I just had to, you know, be quiet and actually focus up, because if I would have lost that, that wouldn't be good, let me tell you. But yeah, now the camera finally shows up, like, goes above us, bird's eye view. It looks like you can use something to get up there, which of course is the hook shot, but we don't actually have the hook shot on us right now, so that's not too good.
Come on. Okay.
I'm wondering how I want to do this. Like, should I just leave all my items in front of this door? I probably should too. But I need to obviously keep the shotgun on me at least, so that I actually have. I'm just gonna leave that there. Rebecca, you can keep everything on you, Rebecca. Actually, no, I didn't mean to do that.
Come on. Okay.
I notice I say a lot in these episodes just because I'm thinking, and I guess, see, I don't know if I never really ever say except for when I'm recording. Like, that's never something you'll ever catch me do in person. So I don't know if it's just my, like, mind is like trying to give, like, you guys a hint, like, just to let you know that I'm, like, thinking, or if it's just like a habit that only, like, really comes up when recording. I guess it might just be me, like, my self-conscious way of informing you guys that I'm thinking, and so instead of just, like, having awkward silence and just, like, you know, just like, you literally hear, like, the crickets outside and the birds tweeting and that. But so I, you know, do so everyone knows what's going on, but I don't know. It's probably just a bad habit that only really shows up when recording. But, oh my gosh, that was actually a lot simpler than I thought it would be. I was expecting like a really tough and tedious fight, but no, that went smoothly actually, so I'm actually super stoked. We never even picked up these 2 herbs. You know, here I was all concerned that we were gonna have like enough health to like finish this game and that, but no, health is everywhere, it would appear. Not bad. There I am doing that again, but yeah, I think it's just because there's so many items on so many different floors, and I'm just kind of thinking here how I want to do this in the most efficient way, because I don't want to spend like an hour just running through this place collecting everything. But should I just collect like major items, or should I actually collect every last thing? I don't know how I want to do this. See, obviously I'm going to leave the pistol there. I don't need that. I do need the ink ribbons. I don't need them, I guess, but I wouldn't mind keeping them on me. Wouldn't mind that at all. Right, I definitely want to make sure I grab that one red herb up there, though. That's kind of what's throwing me off, and I'm not sure I want to grab that, but I guess I'll do it now. I mean, there's no point to really save it, so I may as well just do it when I have the chance, which is now, right? So, yeah. Make my way through here, up to this 3rd floor, and then we can just easily grab that. Shouldn't be too difficult, I don't think. This room is so weird because, like, yeah, there is really loud music, or not loud, it's not really music even, it's just like some ominous sound effects, but I just mean like, the music, well, it's like that one, like, I don't know, I'm not even going to try to do it because I'm going to sound so stupid, but that one really sound effect that scared me last time, yeah, that sound, that is really loud and in my ears, but everything else is pretty quiet, so all I hear is just Rebecca's footsteps echoing, which is actually the most loud thing, to be honest, so yikes. Like, it doesn't even really sound like footsteps that are just echoing because it's like the room's open, like it actually sounds like she's like stomping on my end, but maybe I just have a Dollar Tree headset, maybe that's all it is. Nah, the headset's pretty good. She definitely is just stomping her way through this place. Angrily. I mean, hey, I would be too. I mean, I wouldn't even be stomping angrily, though. I'd just be stomping with terror. I wish I'd imagine what I would actually do if I were in these scenarios, like I were actually in a Resident Evil game. But yeah, I would probably just, like, hide in the save room and never leave. Probably just, like, I know it's, like, depressing and, like, dark to think about, but it's, like, I'd probably just, like, kill myself off by starvation, like that one, like, character in Resident Evil 3, like, I'd rather just, like, you know, like he says, I think, rather starve than be eaten, like, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather just, like, sit in the save room and just pray and hope for some safety, and if none comes, well, I don't know what I do, man. I don't know. It's kind of scary to think about, but it's, like... just not, but I mean, I'm all good. I don't think I'll ever find myself in one of these games, seeing as it's all fiction. But yeah, our inventories are full, so I guess I'll just, you know, take control of Billy here, and we'll make our way back, and then we'll do one more return trip. You know what I might do, actually, is unlock the new area and then come back. Yeah, we can do that. It won't take too long. Although I will just kind of... It's not really a spoiler, but I guess it's kind of just... I guess it's just kind of, you know, revealing some stuff, I guess. But it's just that... Oh my gosh, this is the wrong floor. I totally forgot about how it all switched up. But... the new area to get to, we have to take a really long and tedious elevator ride. And for some reason, that elevator ride cutscene is... like, never ending. It's so long. Like, actually riding in that elevator, it takes, like, I don't even know, like a good solid 20 seconds. I mean, obviously, I mean, it makes sense why it would actually take, like, 20 seconds, but I don't know, it's kind of just boring to sit through there. And there isn't even any and there's no, I mean, because they want to have, like, a, you know, a horror vibe, obviously, and it's because it's, like, a secret laboratory and like that, not, you know, an entertainment. There isn't even any, you know, entertaining elevator music to listen to, so you just have to sit there in a very awkward and silent elevator ride with nothing entertaining to listen to whatsoever. But yeah, I mean, as you can see, it is not too fun running back and forth, just, you know, putting our items, bringing our items with us. But I mean, like I said, I mean, I don't think it's really necessary. I probably could survive based on just of what we have with us in our inventories now, but I mean, I do kind of want to bring the stuff that we unlocked with us. I mean, why not, right?
Roger.
Anyway, do I have some ink ribbons on us? Because I'm not sure. Do I have the ink ribbons on us from... Thinking about something. Did I ever pick up the ink ribbons that were in this little save room here? I don't think I did, so I might grab those now as well. Or maybe I did. Maybe I don't even remember anymore. And hey, we could even get a chance to listen to the super cool chill music. I'd honestly say that Resident Evil 0's save room theme... I don't know if this is like controversial to say, but I feel like it might even be better than Resident Evil 1's, to be honest. It isn't my favorite save room theme. My favorite save room theme probably goes to RE3, 2 or 3. I mean, they're honestly, like, the save room themes from all those original, like, classic style Resident Evil games are all so good, like. But, you know, 2 and 3 are the best, because 1 and 0 both try to go for, like, a... It's okay, it's like safe, like, you know, sounding kind of music, but like Resident Evil 2 and 3 both kind of, you know, are just being realistic with the music. And I mean, it's like it sounds like, you know, you're safe for now, but this, like, the second you step out those doors, it isn't safe. And it's a realistic and just all around great theme. I mean, but definitely one of my favorites. But yeah, there's the elevator. It's all working now because we turned on the power, but yeah, the door's unlocked. And I think once we open this, it'll stay open, like, to grab... We won't actually have to, you know, open this door again to grab that red herb. It'll just be permanently open. Yep.
Let's regroup.
Okay.
We're gonna bring Rebecca with us. Now, I'm not sure, but do your characters actually run faster when they have no item in their hand? Because the way that they run, it kind of like gives off an appearance that they do, but I doubt they actually, right? Like, there's no way they actually run faster, but... I don't know, man. It kind of seems like it. But yep. Here we are in the most awkward and silent elevator ride that there ever was. Now, I'm wondering if I should just... Because there's no enemies in the training facility, I'm wondering if I should just leave, like, literally, like, everything. Like, including, like, the guns. Because I want to make sure I can grab everything. I don't want to do 2 more trips. I want to make sure I can minimize my amount of trips. Because I do not want to go back to that facility. No, sir. Oh, gosh, there's a file to read. Should I read it now? Yeah, let's take a look. Marcus Diary 2. This page has been torn out. Trouble is unlikely, but I closed my babies up in a special capsule, but it won't be safe if I hold it onto it myself. I'll hide it in that place. To hide a leaf, put it in a forest. To stop the capsule, to open the capsule, I can't even read. I'm seeing things here. The special stripping agent is necessary. No way Spencer's lackeys could figure out how to make it. But obviously we are, so does that make us more intelligent than Spencer's lackeys? Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're definitely gonna leave this. Definitely gonna leave this. I'll probably actually... No, I don't really want to leave the gun, to be honest. I'll leave everything. I'll leave all the heals here. Honestly, there's really no point to bring it all. Except for maybe like 1 herb. Actually, let me check something really quickly. I'm gonna look so stupid, but was there a herb out there? I don't remember. I don't think there was, though, because... See, when I was no, I don't want to bring the whole like first aid spray here, but when I was younger, I would play this game, right? I'm actually just gonna make it so that they're both running with their hands because it looks pretty cool. But when I was younger, I was not really talented, and Resident Evil 0, I think, is honestly one of the harder Resident Evil games. I think the 2 hardest Resident Evil games, like the classic style ones at least, are Code Veronica and this. So I remember when I would play this, you know, younger, I would always choose the easy mode, and I think there's a green herb there on easy mode, and that's probably what I'm thinking of. Yeah, I don't know why this one gave me so much. Maybe I was just scared of the Leechmen, and that's why I always put it on easy. But honestly, well, no, I mean it's because I'm I'm pretty experienced and skilled with this game now. But like, honestly, that bat fight actually is pretty tough. Getting enough ammo and health for it if you're not actually that good. Like, even just like about a year ago, I played this on like normal and actually did kind of struggle with it, to be honest. I'm actually just gonna leave that there for now in case you don't have enough space for everything. Because I'd rather just have to go up the elevator than actually have to go all the way back to this training facility. So I'm going to leave that there, and if, you know, we don't have enough space, then whatever, and we can always just come up and down the elevator really quickly. Yeah, as I was saying, like, yeah, I don't know why I played this game, like, even just, like, a little bit ago and struggled with that fight. I don't know. I mean, I eventually got through it, obviously, because, I mean, I did have enough health and ammo, so it was, like, technically beatable, and I didn't have to restart the game, but it was just a tough experience to get through, but it was possible because I did do it. Code Veronica is the same way, though. I mean, that one tyrant fight on the plane at the end of the island, like the end of Claire's island section, yeah, that part's pretty... That fight is another one of those, you know, fights where it's like, if you don't actually have enough ammo and supplies, you're gonna have to restart the game, but... I mean, Code Veronica, yeah, and just beating Claire's section of the island isn't too long. I mean, it is the longest section of the game, but considering there's 4 sections of the game, just one long section isn't too bad. But yeah, we made it back, and I think we actually might be able to pick up everything. Probably here, yeah. Gotta make sure I grab this gas tank for the Molotovs, because the new area that we are in, the lab, does contain quite a few of those Leechmen, which I'm not too hyped about, but how come I can't... What the heck? What the hell? It's like glitched. Oh, there. Yeah, it honestly seems like it was like actually glitched, like was unpick-up, like uncollectible for a moment, but I got it. Wait a minute. I could probably just combine these 2 gas cans here. Or tanks. Just combine the 2 gas tanks and then we'll actually be all good and set. Oh, they already auto-combined. Well, that works too. Take up the Molotov cocktail, and does Billy have 3 slots open? Oh, yeah, he does. So I can actually have exactly enough space to pick up the grenade launcher. That's actually so cool. Because I think everything in here is collected. No, there's probably just like one. Oh my gosh, I meant to press L2, not R2, but there's definitely just like one item here that's like gonna be super annoying. Okay, these 2 don't matter. Should I grab the Anchor bins? No, I'm not. I don't care. Hunting gun. And that. Yeah, okay, we actually did get everything, except for those Anchor bins, which I don't care enough to go for, because honestly, we have more than enough. If I were to go for those, I'd just be being silly at that rate. But yeah, now we have... Oh my gosh, and I made that mistake again. I forgot that they, like, when the thing went up, it's just such muscle memory to think that it's on the 3rd floor that I kind of forget that it drops to the 2nd floor. And usually, well, when I play this game on my own, I never go back to collect all the items. I usually just go with whatever I have in my inventory, which is usually more than enough to make my way through the game. But I just decided to actually pick up everything just for the sake of the actual Let's Play and that. Make sure I have everything collected and in my inventory. It's just because, like, well, I guess, I mean, it's not like it's like, okay, like, I mean, a huge thing I'm going to be doing for, like, this, and all these Resident Evil games, especially the later ones, because the later ones do have collectibles, like 7 and 8, I will be 100%ing them and collecting everything. I mean, you can't really 100% Resident Evil 0, but I guess bringing along all my items feels like part of the 100% completion, and that's why I do it for the Let's Play, but I don't know. I mean, it's not really, the only thing that, I mean, I guess there is 100% completion to this game, and I guess in that sense of collecting all the files, which I think I'm collecting properly so far. Even if I miss one, it's not the end of the world. I would be kind of a little irked, just because that means I technically didn't 100% it properly and failed in my one goal for the series, but it's whatever. I won't be like crying or anything, but I mean, I will probably be a little sad, but it's alright. Anyway, there, pick up that last grenade launcher and make our way down, and then we can just drop everything off in that, you know, main library room and just, you know, call it there. And then we can explore the rest of the lab, which I might do later, because I think I recorded 2 episodes today, because I'm probably going to split this one in half. I'm not sure where I'll split in half. Somewhere. I'll have to find somewhere where I'm not constantly talking, because, you know, I'm pretty chatty when it comes to this. But I mean, I see people who talk a lot more, like, the people that can just talk and talk and talk and talk when recording, like, a Let's Play, are, like, super inspirational. Like, I don't know how they do it. They just constantly find something to bring up. But usually it's, like, randomness, but it's, like, I mean, I guess that's what a Let's Play is, right? You just watch, you watch that commentator because you find them interesting in that, and you want to hear what they have to say. But it's like sometimes it's just like you're talking about like how they went to the store that day and like got some cheese and crackers from the grocery store, and it's like, what? I don't care. But I mean, obviously some people do, or else, you know, people like that wouldn't have such a big following. But I don't know. I mean, I prefer commentary over non-commentary, but I definitely do prefer the aspect sometimes of non-commentary where it's like they actually just get to the point. And I notice I do that sometimes too when I'm talking and I don't really want to activate a cutscene, and I don't want to enter the next room. I'll just spin in a circle instead of actually progressing, and I'll actually do that for like a minute straight, just spinning in a circle, and it's like, you're probably just like thinking, go to the next room already, but it's because I get like stuck on a tangent and I want to finish it quickly, but then I like, there's so much like detail to it, so I want to like, you know, talk about it more, but at the same time, obviously I do have to just go into the next room. Sometimes I struggle to do that. Anyway, is there actually not enough room to leave everything in here? Oh my gosh. It's fine, though. It's fine. Actually, I do want to pick up this, though, because we will be sending I think you have to send Rebecca up for it to work. Okay, yeah, you will. You do. I do kind of remember it. So, basically, there is kind of like a choice here where you can choose to send Rebecca up or send Billy up, and if you send Billy up, then basically you screwed yourself over. But actually, I made sure I didn't screw myself over, so actually maybe I will send Billy up instead. I think it's actually a lot easier because Billy has more health, and I don't really want to get too much into it because I kind of just want to wrap up this episode here, but there basically is a certain room that either spawns in eliminators or hunters, and if you send Rebecca up, it sends up hunters instead of eliminators, and it's like, yeah, eliminators overall are harder, but like Rebecca has the lower HP, so I don't want to get decapitated, and it's like, I'll just probably send Billy up because I definitely made sure not to screw myself over. But with that being said, then let's put this in Billy's inventory, and yeah, do that. Is there anything else I want to give him? Does he need a first aid spray? I might actually give him a first aid spray. Pick up one of them fang-dangled first aid sprays right here. And Rebecca will pick up the increments because we will be saving, because I am going to end off the episode here. So kind of a weird place to end things off, but because the music is so creepy in the background. But oh my gosh, where'd I put the increments? Right here. You just couldn't really see them because the no, just because the gas tank was in the way. But no, my gosh, I just picked up the gas tank again. What am I doing? What am I doing, bro? Okay, there. But yeah, I guess it's a good place to end it off then. So, thank you all so much for watching this episode of Let's Play. Oh my, 21, Jesus. But this episode of Let's Play Resident Evil 0, and in the next one, we'll be sending Billy up there and keeping Rebecca down here and just, you know, exploring what's new in the lab. So, see you all then. Bye.